Hey everyone, welcome back to English for Beginners, the podcast. I'm Jasmine, and I'm really happy you're here with us today. Thanks for spending this time learning English together.
And I'm Mark. Hi, Jasmine, and hello to all our listeners from different parts of the world. It's always great to imagine people listening from so many places.
It really is. Mark, quick question for you. Did you get my message this morning?
Yes, I did. I actually got it right when I woke up. It was the first thing I saw on my phone.
Interesting. Did you notice something about our conversation just now?
What do you mean?
We used a very common word without even thinking about it. It's a word we say all the time in English.
Oh, I know what you mean. The word is get.
Exactly. Get. We use it constantly in everyday English.
All the time. Get a message, get home, get tired, get better, get it, or sometimes you don't get it.
That's right. Get is a very small word, just 3 letters, but it's incredibly powerful. We use it every single day, often without noticing.
So today on English for Beginners, the podcast, we're going to focus on this one word and learn how to use it naturally in real life.
Don't worry, everyone. We'll go slowly, use clear examples, and explain everything step by step so you can really get comfortable with it.
Let's start from the beginning. Jasmine, what does the word get actually mean?
That's a great question, and the answer is simpler than many learners think. At the most basic level, get usually has 3 main meanings: receive, have, or become.
Receive, have, or become. That already sounds much clearer.
Yes, let's look at each meaning one by one, starting with receive because this is probably the most common use.
Right. For example, you can say, I get a lot of messages, or I get emails every day.
Exactly. We don't usually say, I receive many messages in daily conversation. That sounds formal. In real life, we say, I get messages.
So if I ask you, did you get my message? That sounds completely natural.
Yes, and I can answer, yes, I got it, or I just got it a few minutes ago.
You can also use get with gifts. For example, I got a gift from my friend.
Right. So when something comes to you, messages, emails, gifts, we usually use get. That's our first meaning. Get equals receive.
Now, let's move on to the second important meaning, which is become. This one is very common when we talk about feelings or changes.
Yes, and this is the meaning that sometimes confuses learners, but it's actually very simple.
When we say get plus an adjective, we often mean become. For example, I get tired after work.
That means you become tired.
Exactly. You can also say, I get hungry before dinner, or I get cold at night.
Those are very natural sentences. I get cold when I sit near the window, and I get hungry very fast.
We also use get with emotions. For example, I get happy when I see my friends.
Or I get excited about new plans.
And sometimes it's not positive. You can say, I get angry when I'm tired, or I get nervous before presentations.
So the pattern is very simple. Get plus feeling equals become that feeling.
Exactly. This makes get very useful for talking about daily life, especially how you feel.
Now, let's talk about another very common use of get, and that is arriving somewhere.
Yes, in everyday English, we often use get instead of arrive.
For example, what time do you get home?
Or I get to work at 9 a.m.
We usually don't say, I arrive home at 6 in casual conversation. That sounds too formal.
Exactly. Get sounds friendly and natural. You can say, I get to school just in time, or I get there before everyone else.
You can even combine it with time expressions. I usually get home around 7.
So remember, when you talk about reaching a place, get is your best friend.
Now let's move on to another meaning that learners really like, get meaning understand.
Yes, this is one of the most useful meanings. When something makes sense, you can say, I get it.
That's much more natural than always saying, I understand.
You can also ask someone, do you get it? To check if they understand.
And you can say, I get why you're upset, or I get why that's exciting.
This use of get helps you sound friendly and show empathy.
So far, we've learned that get can mean receive, become, arrive, and understand.
Now let's look at some very common get phrases that you hear all the time.
Great idea. These phrases are fixed expressions, and they're very important.
The first one is get up, which means wake up or leave your bed.
For example, I get up at 7 on weekdays.
Next is get back, which means return. I get back home at 6.
Then we have get ready, which means prepare. I need to get ready for work.
Another important one is get better, which means improve or recover. I hope you get better soon.
And get along, which means have a good relationship with someone.
For example, I get along with my coworkers.
Now let's talk briefly about common mistakes with get.
One very common mistake is forgetting to change get to got in the past.
Right. You should say, I got a message yesterday, not I get a message yesterday.
Another tip is not to overuse get in formal writing.
Yes, get is perfect for conversation, but in essays or formal emails, you might use words like receive, arrive, or become.
Also, be careful with fixed phrases. You can't always change the verb after get.
Context is very important. The situation helps you understand which meaning of get is being used.
Now let's do a quick review to help everything stick.
Get up means wake up.
Get back means return.
Get ready means prepare.
Get better means improve or recover.
And get along means have a good relationship.
Now it's time for you to practice. Here's a simple question for our listeners.
What do you get in the morning?
For example, I get coffee and some quiet time.
You can write your answer in one simple sentence and use the word get.
Practicing like this helps you feel more confident and natural.
Before we finish, let's remember something important.
You don't need to learn everything about get in one day.
Take it step by step. The more you hear it and use it, the more natural it will feel.
Mistakes are part of learning. That's how you get better.
If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English for Beginners, the podcast.
Thank you so much for listening today.
Keep practicing, keep using English, and keep getting more confident.
That's all for today. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.